Hello there everyone, this is the Master Chief 1, and welcome back to my Donkey Kong 64 1080p 2 Melon 50 ammo no instrument upgrade let's play part number 18 as I proceed on through the rest of the Mushroom Tower in Fungi Forest during the nighttime now. And now we will quickly switch to now Funky Kong to complete the rest of his golden bananas and get the remainder of his bananas in the game. Do 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 do. Now that I'm looking back at the recording, I am remembering that dumbly enough, I almost forgot to get Chunky Kong's golden banana in the Mushroom Tower. And yet again, like an idiot, I accidentally fall in one of the gaps. But first things first, before I go back and get that golden banana, which I did, and thankfully enough I recorded the part, which is nice. I'm gonna get Chunky Kong's Crusher, which can only be obtained at night, which is why it's so convenient to do the majority of all the Mushroom Tower at night. But first collect that blueprint before it disappears. And now it's time to shoot a banana balloon. Do 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 do. And burping out a shockwave. Burp out another shockwave. I think this is where I remembered I had to grab another golden banana up in the Mushroom Tower and blasting my way up to the top also. Anyway, sorry I didn't get this recording segment done sooner. It's just I've been in a bit of a tired and a semi-blue mood, but I'm feeling slightly better now, which is why I'm getting this underway. Anyway, I'm also trying my best when it comes down to it to get this done as quick as I can, and thankfully enough, I am just about done with my Uncharted playthrough. I think I only have about 3 parts left to go in that, so that's good when it comes to showing them off to the viewers, which is nice. Well, I mean 3 main parts until I show off the treasure count, and until I show off all the treasures I missed, and of course my blooper reel, and of course the behind-the-scenes footage thing, but yeah. Anyway, this is a pretty simple puzzle, as long as you have the red homing ammo, as it makes things go so much faster and easier, and all we're doing when it comes to this tile shooter puzzle is making Chunky Kong's face appear. And With that, we have Chunky Kong's fourth golden banana of Fungi Forrest. Do 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 do, and now we will proceed down the rest of the mushroom tower, switching between Kong characters. Man, if there's one thing Mario would probably say when it comes towards Fungi Forest, he'd probably go, this place is a mushroom haven. Well, I'm just being honest because he does like eating a lot of colorful red mushrooms that a lot of times turn himself big, or green mushrooms that give Mario an extra life. So yeah. And now again, I am outside, but first I must grab, Diddy Kong's red crusher. Well, red ka-splat for Fungi Forest, which thankfully enough is easily on this huge group of vines with plenty of random holes in it. And unfortunately, I get hit by the ka-splat shockwave. But with that another blueprint is down. And now it's time to turn into Donkey Kong and get another one of his golden bananas. and yet again we have another barrel blast course. Yes, oh yes. And unfortunately I missed my target, but thankfully edited it out for you viewers. And now I edited yet again, so as to not bore the viewers, to show off the banana bunch I collected. And as we awesomely blast through the thorny skies through these barrels. And unfortunately I missed my target again, but this time I get it finally. And I guess that barrel was the only way to go. And then blast above the ring into the next blast barrel course, and then blasting quite a distance away into the next blast barrel. And now the bonus barrel challenge awaits. And the final time we'll have to shoot melons into the claptrap's mouths for the rest of the game. And blasting those melons into the claptrap's mouths to prevent them from eating the banana berries. And yet again, that's another golden banana down in Fungi Forrest. And now soon it is time to collect all of Donkey Kong's bananas for Fungi Forest now as we go down the Mushroom Tower. And now it's time to switch to Tiny Kong in order to collect her splat, and then a golden banana for her. And with that, we got another blueprint down. And now successfully blasting and collecting another banana balloon. And now it's time to obtain Tiny Kong's golden banana for the Mushroom Tower. But first restocking Tiny Kong's musical energy. Dude. And now it's a race up to the higher levels in order to then glide and reach the next bonus barrel challenge. Will I succeed on my first try and be able to get in there with only 20 seconds remaining? Only I know the answer. And yes, successfully enough, I do it, no problem.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Bounce up into the trees and collect all the coins as before. So you I'm just very satisfied and happy that now there isn't no audio lag and big time glitches throughout the rest of this recording of the game, which makes me so happy for the rest of my Let's Play. So I'm really relieved the Elgato system was working throughout the rest of this game, which makes me so happy. Yeah, it makes me so happy, it makes me so happy, as happy as I can be. And now it's time, just like Donkey Kong, to collect all of Chunky Kong's remaining bananas. Da 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 do 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 do. Do 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 do. And with that, we have all 100 bananas for Chunky Kong. And now it's time to switch to Lanky Kong to unlock the final area of Fungi Forrest. Considering that Tiny Kong and Chunky Kong had their own switch to unlock a certain gate in this in Fungi Forest, here comes Lanky Kong's gate with an annoying Casa guarding the entrance. And with that we unlock the gate to the final area of Fungi Forest. Now it's time to take down this annoying Casa. Yeah, like I said, shockwave moves, instruments, or throwing oranges at them are the best. But when it comes to oranges, you have to wait until their annoying club goes down, then toss the orange. Because any other time, they'll just use their club to whack away the orange grenade so it doesn't hurt them. So yeah, that's why I have to say, Casas are the most irritating opponent to deal with in this game. And activating the final banana warp point of the level, and then taking down Lanky Kong, 'cause splat. Do 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 do. But first things first, we're gonna finally obtain Diddy Kong's other hard golden banana, and this is actually a pretty hard one to obtain too. And on the Wii U version of this game, this one is actually pretty dang hard. Yeah, on the Wii U version, this one's actually pretty darn hard to obtain. I mean, it's very hard. I mean, given the fact that the controls are kind of difficult to utilize. As I mentioned, the jet barrel controls are a bit difficult to be able to utilize on the Wii U version of Donkey Kong 64. So, yeah, what is usually a hard golden banana to get, in my opinion, in the N64 version is actually very hard to get on the Wii U. But first things first, I'm going to use the warp pad, to be able to collect all of Diddy Kong's golden bananas near the entrance of Fungi Forest. Okay. And with that, we collected the majority of Diddy Kong's bananas of Fungi Forest. And now it's time to awake the nocturnal stuck up character that is this owl.
Hoot! I don't speak to anyone without wings! Come back when you can fly!
Yep, and that's no problem. All you have to do now is just go over here into the jet barrel, and you actually have to fly over to him to be able to initiate this. But that's not the hard part. The hard part is just trying to guide it and then easily get through all the rings, similar to the okay.
Hoot! Let's see if you can fly through my course of rings around this tree.
But this one's actually a lot longer and a lot more difficult than the vultures they experienced in Angry Aztec. I know I'm doing fine right now, but trust me, there'll be like a lot of weird angles, and eventually a lot of the camera will kind of distort itself a bit when you're trying to fly through this course. And if you waste too much time with a ring, he'll get impatient with you. but unfortunately I crashed right into the branch and did it.
Hoot, hoot, hoot! You fly like a dodo!
And with this, I decided to edit and show off all my random failures. And when I got further into the course, yeah, hoot, 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 he flies like a dodo, blah, blah, blah. And yet again, I'll show off another one of my random failures yet again. Yes, and yet again I fail, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, as you can see, it's not always so easy on the Wii U to get to fly precisely through a certain ring, and he only gives you about, like I said, he only gives you about maybe 15 or 20 seconds to get through each ring before he gets impatient with you. And this is such an annoying little flying race, but I think I succeed. I think I'm showing off the time where I finally successfully enough succeeded at this course and was able to control the flight controls just right for this course.
Hoot! I know I should have made the course harder, but I suppose you've earned a prize.
Yeah, and as if trying to get through the race wasn't hard enough, you also have to deal with a bonus barrel challenge. And yet again, it's busy barrel barrage again. Thank goodness this isn't nearly as challenging, because thankfully enough, Diddy Kong, has his, at least you can use the last of your red lock-on ammo against the critters. So now the rest should be very simple. Now you just have to hit every single Kremling that starts to appear in the order of when they respawn. Blah 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 da 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 da. And thankfully enough, I succeeded on my first try.
And with that, we have the 4th golden banana for Diddy Kong.
And now it's time to get Tiny Kong's gold. The first part of Tiny Kong. Now it's time to do the first part. To get one of Tiny Kong's golden bananas, and to complete the first half of another golden banana. That actually is one of the very few golden bananas in this entire level that requires both the use of nighttime and daytime. And I was restocking on my crystal coconut count because it takes quite a distance to get back to the musical pad when you, of course you're shrunken into you are shrunk into mini Tiny Kong. And yet again, Squawks will fly us to the top, to the tippy top yet again while we are small. Yeah, here we go, Brock. There we go. And thankfully enough, I did that quite right, so I don't have to waste my time getting all the way back up there again. Anyway, yet again, Tiny Kong has to throw a bunch of oranges and a bunch of annoying purple claptraps, but thankfully enough, this one isn't all that difficult. Pretty much the last one in the second last remaining level of the game, as a lot of players are aware of. Anyway, yeah, and that seed that Tiny Kong just collected, that's actually the first. I just wanted to say that's actually the very first. Yeah, that's actually the very first half of that golden banana I was just mentioning. And unfortunately, like a moron, I get hit by that shockwave blast of the Splat. But first I'm going to drain the gun down to 50 ammo, like I mentioned to you in some previous parts when it involves Fungi Forrest. It's just kind of a shame. Anyway, you can also use this cannon to get up more easily to the clock tower. Yeah, to the clock tower, so yeah, I like that, which is very awesome. And now we switched it from the long night into daytime yet again. And now it's time to complete the remaining half of this still pretty easy golden banana of Tiny Kongs. Now that we got the seed. But first things first, we are going to climb up the top of these huge red mushrooms, and collect this last small little banana. And by doing this, we will collect all of Tiny Kong's bananas in the level. And unearthing another multicolored coin for all the Kongs.
Oh, look, I got a stalk and some leaves at last. Come on up and collect your reward.
Yep. Yep, you could pretty much say that, yes, that was not just some ordinary, seed we experienced. It was a beanstalk seed. So it was basically like Tiny Kong and the beanstalk. And similar to the old classic fairy tale, Squawks will now take us up to the top of the beanstalk to collect the golden banana. and the beanstalk that happens to be alive too.
And with that, we've collected Tiny Kong's 4th golden banana of Fungi Forrest.
And now it is time to begin the very first half, I have to say, of Lanky Kong. of Lanky Kong's race, and for Lanky Kong's very hard golden banana to accomplish in Fungi Forrest. Which lots of players are aware of this one. But by doing this, we will also collect all 100 of Lanky Kong's all 100 of Lanky Kong's bananas in Fungi Forrest.
Aw, hey Lanky, I heard you're a bit of a mover. How about a good old-fashioned running race around my obstacle course? First back here wins the trophy.
And thankfully enough, this very first race is pretty simple, actually. And as long as you keep up the Oranga sprint technique, this will make it very simple to keep your lead against the rabbit. Thankfully enough, I know this course very darn well, so it was not hard for me to know which directions I have to go when involved this random course. And now just jump all the rest of the way to the finish line.
Oh, not bad for a lumbering ape. I wasn't really trying, so you can't have the trophy yet, but I need to get my breath back before we race for the big one. So take this consolation prize, and I'll see you later.
Yeah, right. What a sore loser. Anyway, we still can't beat. This is the one golden banana we have to go back. We have to actually come back here in Fungi Forest to get, as pretty much every player knows of by now, because we need Lanky Kong's last move in order to complete this. Also, I think this is where I suddenly remembered. Oh yeah, I didn't remember. I was just going right ahead to the net to Snide's headquarters, which can only be unlocked during the daytime. Anyway, this has been the Master Chief one. I hope that you have all enjoyed part 18 of my Donkey Kong 64 Let's Play with all the other special stuff, and I can't wait to see you all in part number 19 as I complete pretty much all of Fungi Forest and then head on to the hardest world in all of Donkey Kong 64. So I will see you all later, and goodbye, everybody!